Hi everyone, I am Selena. Welcome to my channel. As we all know that mostly the B.Ed exams are going to be held in the MCQ pattern. So I have made this video to help out the students of second year B.Ed. Today in this video, we will be discussing 30 MCQs based on course 201 Quality and Management of School Education. These MCQs are based on only Unit 1 of this course, that is Fundamentals of Management and Quality Management. Let's begin with our first MCQ. The origin of the concept of educational management began with the publication of the options are option A, Practical Handbook of School Management by Teachers, option B, School Management Theories, option C, How to Manage Resources, option D, Management in Education. The answer to this MCQ is option A, Practical Handbook of School Management by Teachers. This particular book was authored by Harding and it was published in the year 1872. Let's move on with the second MCQ. Who has given the following definition of management? To manage is to forecast and plan, to organize, to compound, to coordinate, and to control. Options are option A, Wheeler, option B, James, option C, Henry Fayol, and option D, F. W. Taylor. The answer to this question is option C, Henry Fayol. MCQ number 3. Which of the following is not an aspect of educational management? Option A, management of financial resources. Option B, management of human resources. Option C, management of student resources, or option D, management of material resources. The answer to this question is option C, management of student resources. The other three are all aspects of educational management, whereas option C isn't. MCQ 4. James defined management as option A, management is the art of knowing exactly what you want to do and seeing that they do it in the best and cheapest way. Option B, management is management of people, not things. It emphasizes personal management. Option C, management is centered in the administrators or managers of the firm who integrate men, material, and money into an effective operating system. Option D, to manage is to forecast and plan, to organize, to compound, to coordinate, and to control. As we already know, the last option has been given to us by Henry Fayol. The correct answer to this MCQ is option B. MCQ number 5. Educational management is option A, not theoretical but gives practical measures. Option B, it is a dynamic function. Option C, it is a system of authority. Option D, all of the above. Now we need to understand this question here. Let us look at option A. It is not theoretical but gives practical measures. So yes, educational management gives us practical measures to achieve the objectives of any institution. It is a dynamic function as it has to be performed continuously. And it is a system of authority as this authority is used to get work done from others. So I would say the correct answer is all of the above. Option D. MCQ number 6. The following are objectives of school management. Option A, creating an environment suitable for growth and development of every child. Option B, coordinating curricular and extracurricular activities. Option C, both A and B options. Option D, only option A. The answer is option C, both A and B options. MCQ number 7. What is TQM? Option A, time quality management. Option B, total quality management. Option C, time quantity management. Option D, total quantity management. The answer is total quality management. Total quality management, that is TQM, is an approach to improve the quality of products and services. MCQ number 8. TQM was first espoused by option A. Dr. W. Edwards Deming, option B. Harold Coons, option C. Stanley Wayne, or option D. Peter Drucker. Before we move on to the answer, let us first find out the meaning of the word espoused. It means adopted or embraced. So TQM was first adopted by Dr. W. Edwards Deming in the late 1950s. MCQ number 9. Dash is the founder of modern management. Option A. Henry Fayol, option B. Peter Drucker, option C. Dr. Edwards Deming, option D. Stanley Cooper. The correct answer here is option B. Peter Drucker. MCQ number 10. The following are the functions of educational management: decision making, staffing, making curriculum, assessment of future conditions, evaluation of test. Now this is a different type of MCQ. Here the options are given below. Option A, options 1, 3 and 4, option B, options 2, 3 and 4, option C, options 3, 4 and 5, option D, options 1, 2 and 4. We need to select from all these 1 to 5 options which of them are functions of educational management. So let's see. Decision making, yes. Staffing, yes. Making curriculum, no. Assessment of future conditions, yes. Evaluation of test papers, no. The correct answer should be 1, 2 and 4. That is option D. Number 1, 2 and 4. MCQ number 11. Dash is a process in which validation is done in such a way that schools, colleges, universities, and other institutions of learning are evaluated. Option A, SWOT, option B, accreditation, option C, management, option D, remuneration. The answer here is option B, accreditation. Accreditation is a type of quality assurance process where institutes are evaluated to check if they meet the set standards. MCQ number 12. Which of the following are not the principles of management given by Henry Fayol? 1. Unity of command. 2. Ambiguity. 3. Centralization. 4. Simplicity. 5. Hierarchy. 6. Remuneration. The answers are options 1 and 3, option B, options 2 and 4, option C, options 3 and 5, option D, options 4 and 6. Now what we need to do here is cancel out the answers which are not part of the principles of management given by Henry Fayol. The first one, unity of command, is a principle. Second, ambiguity is not a principle. Centralization is a principle. Simplicity is also not a principle. Hierarchy is a principle and remuneration is also a principle. So the correct answer here would be option B, that is answer 2 and 4 are not the principles of management given by Henry Fayol. MCQ number 13. According to Dash, management has no function in itself. It is an organ of the institution. Its existence lies in its tasks which it performs to meet the organizational goals. Answers are A. Peter Drucker, B. Henry Fayol, C. Dr. Deming, D. F. W. Taylor. The correct answer here is option A. Peter Drucker. These are his views. MCQ number 14. The most modern technique of management, called management by objectives (MBO), was introduced in the year dash by Peter Drucker. Answers are option A 1947, option B 1990, option C 1960 and option D 1954. The correct answer here is option D, 1954. MCQ number 15. The MBO was later modified by Dash and renamed as Management by Results. Options are option A, James, option B, Edward C. Schley, option C, Paul Monroe, option D, Dr. Kimball. The correct answer here is option B, Edward C. Schley. MCQ number 16. Dash is not a type of educational management. Options are option A, time management, B, school management, C, classroom management, or D, event management. The answer is B, school management. School management is not a type of educational management. MCQ number 17. Time management is, options are option A, the act of maximizing the use of one's own time, option B, the process of organizing time, option C, the process of planning or exercising conscious control over the amount of time spent on specific activities to increase productivity, option D, the process of utilizing time in an effective manner. The answer over here is option C. MCQ number 18. French industrialist Henri Fayol gave Dash principles of management in 1916. Options are A, 11, option B, 12, option C, 13, option D, 14. As we all know, Henri Fayol gave us 14 principles of management in the year 1916. MCQ number 19. A dash is a tool used for audit and analysis before planning any objective and to analyze the effectiveness of school systems and procedures. Options are option A, SWOT analysis, option B, event management, option C, TQM, that is total quality management, option D, self-improvement tool. The answer here is SWOT analysis, option A. SWOT is an acronym. Each letter stands for strengths of the organization, weaknesses of the organization, opportunities of the environment, and threats of the organization. Questions can be framed on this information as well. MCQ number 20. A dash gives a comprehensive picture of the entire school program. It indicates the detailed work of individual teachers. Options are option A, class-wise timetable, option B, teacher-wise timetable, option C, master timetable, and option D, homework timetable. Correct answer is option C, master timetable. MCQ number 21. Dash is a constituent board of Quality Council of India. Options are option A, National Accreditation Board for Education and Training, NABET, option B, Education Development Centre, EDC, option C, National Quality Board and Training Council, NQBTC, option D, National Planning and Implementation Division, PPID. The answer here is option A, National Accreditation Board for Education and Training. This provides accreditation to schools, training course providers, and also auditors. MCQ number 22. Dash is also known as second school clock. Options are option A, timetable, option B, calendar, option C, lesson plan, option D, register. Correct answer is option A, timetable. MCQ number 23. As a teacher, which of the following will you follow to manage time effectively? 1. Avoid piling up of grading assignments. 2. Teach subjects like English and maths before going on to art and crafts. 3. Keep repetitive practice work for home assignments. 4. Prioritize tasks on daily basis. 5. Set aside personal time. 6. Accept and complete tasks as and when they come up. Options are option A, options 1, 2, 3, and 4. Option B, options 1, 3, 5 and 6, option C, options 2, 3, 5 and 6, option D, options 1, 3, 4 and 5. Now we need to see which of the following can we use to manage time effectively. The first one, avoid piling up of grading assignments. Yes, definitely. Teach subjects like English and maths before going on to art and crafts. No, because both are equally important, so we need to prioritize based on the situation. Keep repetitive practice work for home assignments. Yes, otherwise it wastes time in the class. Prioritize tasks on daily basis. Yes. Set aside personal time. Yes. Accept and complete tasks as and when they come up. No. So the correct answer here should be option D. 1, 3, 4 and 5. Yes, option D. MCQ number 24. Dash is not classroom management. Options are option A, keeping the blackboard clean and class in order before leaving the class. Option B, allowing children enough time to complete their work. Option C, maintaining a quiet and passive class with teacher speaking. Option D, using different teaching aids and varying the methods of teaching. Here the answer would definitely be option C, maintaining a quiet and passive class with teacher speaking, because this is not classroom management. Classroom management is where all the students are involved in some learning activity and are motivated to work, and hence discipline is maintained, not by this kind of method. MCQ number 25. Dash is an advantage of SWOT analysis. Options are option A, simplicity, option B, ambiguity, option C, subjective analysis, and option D, no weighing factors. The answer is option A, simplicity, because all the others are all disadvantages of SWOT analysis. MCQ number 26. Planning, organizing, staffing, directing, leading, communicating, motivating, supervising, coordinating, and controlling are the functions of. Options are option A, accreditation, option B, management, option C, SWOT, option D, NAVET. The correct answer here is definitely option B, management. MCQ number 27. Which of the following is not a need for accreditation? Options are option A, need for employer to determine validity of employee's degree. Option B, need for determining if an institute meets or exceeds minimum standards of quality. Option C, need for student to learn effectively and efficiently. Option D, need for funding decisions. If you see, option A, B and D are all needs of accreditation. So the correct answer is option C, need for student to learn effectively and efficiently, because accreditation is not needed for any student to learn in a proper manner. MCQ number 28. The process of integration of all activities, functions and processes within an organization in order to achieve continuous improvement in cost, quality, function and delivery of goods and services to ensure total customer satisfaction is called option A, total quality management, option B, school accreditation, option C, event management, option D, educational management. The answer here is option A, total quality management, as it is used to ensure that the customers are completely satisfied. Over here, the customers being the students and their parents. MCQ number 29. Deming gave dash TQM principles applied to schools. Options are A 8, option B 10, option C 12, option D 14. Deming gave us 14 TQM principles that apply to schools. the last MCQ of this video, MCQ number 30. There's a slight mistake over here which I will be correcting now. As a teacher, which of the following will you not use to implement TQM in your school? I'll read it once again. As a teacher, which of the following will you not use to implement TQM in your school? Options are: Option A, focus and lay emphasis on the examination process. Option B, drive out fear of students, instead motivate them to answer correctly. Option C, replace the outdated approach of full learning and heavy focus on rote learning with more student-centered approach. Option D, pay attention to all the constituents of the teaching system. Here, the answer is option A, focus and lay emphasis on examination process. Because Deming, in his views, he has said that schools need not concentrate on exams to guarantee quality. It is the system that needs to be worked on. So over here, the students need to be worked on. The approach that we take towards teaching needs to be worked out. In fact, all the little constituents of the entire teaching system needs to be worked out in detail to get the quality in education. So that's the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon if you've liked this video, and even if you've not liked it. I will be coming up with videos based on Unit 2, 3 and 4 of this course, as well as course 202 and 203 as well. So till then, stay safe and please continue studying. Thank you.